Hi, welcome to the Student Alternative. My name is Liana Botts, and I'll be your host today. With me for the first segment, we have Joan Rubin, and she's a staff member at the Sudbury Valley School, and Molly Purvis, who is a student there. Joan, can you tell me about Sudbury Valley School and how you got involved with it?
I got involved because it was 1967, and I was very interested in education. I had been a teacher in Newton and had children who were going to enter school, and I was very dissatisfied with what existed in public and private schools. And I found out about it through the League of Women Voters and became very much involved in the planning and the development of the school.
So you were there from the beginning?
Yes.
Can you tell me what the school's requirements are, how the school works?
We don't have requirements. We have no course of study, no curriculum.
Then what do the students do?
Students are able to decide what they want to do and how they want to spend their time at the school.
Do you offer classes for them?
It isn't a case of offering. People find out what they want to do there, and we're equipped to cover all the subject matter. And people study there. People work on the subjects that they're interested in and that they choose to do.
But there are classes if there's student interest?
Yes, there are.
I see. Molly, how long have you been a student at Sudbury Valley?
This is my 4th year.
And what are you studying this year?
Class-wise, I have a literature class, and that might be about it for classes.
Do you study on your own?
Mm-hmm.
What sort of thing, math and?
Some math. We're putting on a play this year, and so I'm involved in that. And I just basically do whatever I want, you know.
Why did you decide to go to Sudbury Valley?
Well, I found out about Sudbury Valley through my sister. She started going before I did. And I was very unhappy in public school. I didn't like it. And so I started to go. I wasn't happy with the way public school dealt with students, and I just didn't like it. And I really like Sudbury Valley's outlook on education.
Joan, is that usually the reason that students decide to go there?
There are varied reasons for people going there. Young children, we have students from 5 through post-high school age at the school. Young children go because their parents really want them to make decisions for themselves at a very early age, to be responsible for how they want to spend their time and to make decisions for themselves right from the beginning. Older kids come for many varied reasons, one of which is what Molly mentioned, because they're dissatisfied with the public schools, and most of the kids that are older come because they really want the independence and the self-responsibility and the self-control and the self-motivation that Sudbury Valley values. And that's why, I mean, many varied reasons, but the idea of making decisions for themselves is a very important part of the school, and being responsible for your life at a very early age.
Do most of the kids who go there graduate?
People do graduate. Most kids graduate from the school, yes.
Most of the enrolled students?
Yes.
Okay. How do they stand academically when they do graduate with their peers?
Equal to their peers. It is equal to their peers.
Molly, you live in Worcester, and you'd be at Doherty High School if you were going to the public schools. Do you feel that you are equally balanced academically with your peers?
Yes.
Can you expand on that, please?
On
how you feel you stand academically?
Well, the classes that I take are things that matter to me. Like, I took some classes in public school that I don't feel are very relevant to what I want to do with my life, and I don't feel they're important. So when I went to Sudbury Valley, I just didn't pursue them anymore.
What do you want to do? Do you have college plans for when you graduate?
I'm considering going to drama school. and I'm looking into that. So like I said, we're putting on a play this year, and I'm involved with that, and I also do drama outside of the school.
Does Sudbury Valley help students when they want to go on to college or on to careers? Do they have a planning board or anything like that?
We don't have a planning board, no. People who are interested in going to college find out what the requirements are and what they have to do to get in there, and the staff at the school is there to be a support group. But what people do at Sudbury Valley is really pursue their life and go after what they want to go and prepare themselves there for college or life or any kind of technical work that they might be interested in. It's up to the student to do that kind of seeking out, and we're there to give the student support.
Thank you, Joan and Molly, for being here today. They're from the Sudbury Valley School, and this has been our first segment on the Student Alternative. We'll be right back after these messages. Thank you.